Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Rebirth podcast. This is episode 4, August 25th, 2014. Today we have in the lineup. Will you guys introduce yourselves?
No, you got this.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can introduce us.
All right. We have Sus, the giant dick. No,
Right.
Korean. I hope I said that right.
Korean,
Osro?
yeah. That's
Korean.
it.
See, this is why you guys need to introduce yourselves. All right. Kieran. Okay, thank you.
No.
Just
Oh.
roll with it.
Keep going.
You're now named K.
Okay.
We're almost done with
Oz-
intros. Let's go.
Or Ozro. Tim, Yamato or Yami. And I'm your host, I suppose, Zayn99, or just Zayn. Alright, so
Topics.
we're gonna start off with our first topic of Robocraft.
Actually, list off the topics so people know what we have.
Oh, okay. So today's topic lineup will be Robocraft, followed by OzrowO PC problems, followed by Pokemon X and Y event, followed by the unstable Minecraft server, followed by the loot crate, followed by N64 multiplayer,
And a surprise at the
by.
end.
All right,
Surprise at the end.
I'll leave the ending as a surprise.
Oh, okay.
I like endings.
All right, so
I don't like
without
surprises.
further ado, I suppose we will start with our first topic of the day, Robocraft.
Yeah.
Anyone
Actually, before we get started, I just want to say that we're gonna do a giveaway to our viewers probably halfway through the stream. I'm trying to advertise our podcast
Come on.
on WoW right now. I didn't see anyone else on TeamSpeak. If someone pokes in on our TeamSpeak, just tell them to watch the stream for the giveaway.
Fuck off.
But yeah, and we're also gonna do a giveaway. We're also gonna do a giveaway to our community members at the end of the podcast, like we do every podcast. But
I'm a community member.
yeah, but the halfway giveaway is for any viewer on Twitch right now because we do stream these while recording them. Anyways, yeah.
So on to Robocraft.
Robocraft.
On to Robocraft.
Man, that was
Yeah.
an introduction, man.
So Tim,
Oh shit.
maybe you should stop to
So-
explain what Robocraft is.
Well, we talked
Well,
about it before.
Have we?
Yeah.
You just weren't
I-
here.
We actually have. We kind of introduced it. What it was. I think it was podcast number 2. We talked about it. But
Maybe this podcast should be like a public service announcement telling people to stay away from it because it's way too addicting.
well, we've been playing it
true.
like a shit ton since then, and we just got really into it.
No metric shit ton or just a normal shit ton?
A metric.
Metric shit ton.
Yeah.
Not Imperial
Like-
shit ton?
Like an elephant taking a metric shit ton.
We've been building overpowered crafts and putting them back in tier 2 and just sniping people from the air and I don't know, all
Oh,
kinds of
explain
crazy
what
stuff.
it is first. Jeez.
Oh, okay. It's let me pull it up here on the website.
It's like a Minecraft kind of builder slash.
No, Space
Yeah.
Engineers combat,
It's-
pretty much.
I would describe it as a build your own battle car.
With
It's
using
World of
squares.
Tanks meets Minecraft.
Yeah,
There
you
you
have
go. Kinda like
this.
that.
You have this. You have 3 garages, and each garage you can build a craft in, and the type of craft you can make it depends on your level. Each time you hit someone, you gain experience points, and then you get levels, and the level determines how good of a ship you can make, the capacity, the size of the ship, and you also have to get tier tokens, and that gives you the upgraded weapons and wheels and wings and armor and stuff like that. Okay, squeak in their chair.
My
We'll
bad.
make that a rule.
So it
No
has
squeaky chairs.
a linear
Nope.
progression system to it. Yeah, it has a linear progression system to it. God damn it. That just
Alright.
reminds us of whatever. It's absolutely free to play, but there is a pay-to-win aspect to it. Just heads up.
Which sucks.
It sucks, but it's also...
It's not pay to win. It's like pay to be a little better.
Yeah.
It's pay for a tier 5
That's
gun.
exactly what pay to win is.
Pay to
I
win is
mean,
where you...
there is skill
here's-
involved.
here's-
There is
here's-
skill involved.
Here's how I would describe it. It's paid for convenience, because really, if you put the work and effort into it, getting a higher tier gun is no problem, and you can't really jack up the power of a vehicle without forcing a drawback upon yourself. So really,
Yeah, well, you have to have the levels to kind of back yourself up. Every time you level
that
up,
too.
Yeah.
Like,
get flops. You get many flops.
Your
All the
CPU
flops.
Use
levels
those
and
flops.
stuff like that.
Use those flops.
essentially what I mean mostly is just there's things that get in your way of just being able to just roll around and raffle stomp anyone you come across. Like I see a lot of those little balloon sticks, essentially little guys in these little flying machines that are literally just like sticks with a gun on them, and they
I hate
just
'em.
they
Yeah.
fly so high in the air that you can't hit them. But as soon as someone who's on the ground with a decent enough sniper or a rail cannon, they're basically just shot. They're literally torn out of the sky. So
Yeah,
there is
one
ways
shot
to
'em.
counter people who are trying to be the pay-to-win players, but it is a convenience to pay for it. And considering how much I played the game in the span of a week, I would
Right.
say dumping $10 into the game initially is probably a good long-term investment, because
Yeah.
$10 gets you a long way, and the game is more than worth $10.
But yeah, essentially you build your craft, you work towards being able to make better crafts, with better guns, better armor, bigger craft, and then you just work your way up to tier 10. I don't know if they're going to add more tiers. Probably not. I have no idea. They've already made like one major change to the game. But then you take your craft, once you built it, you think it's good, and you battle other players. You randomly place in some matches. You can have friends on there, and then they join your platoon, and it's guaranteed your platoon would be in the same game.
Yeah.
It's essentially you and two other friends, unless you're a subscriber
Premium
to the
member.
game.
Yeah.
Which costs
Pop,
money,
pop.
and everybody is so far. We've spent plenty of money on it. We're kind of embarrassed, Don't want to talk about it.
Embarrassed? Not what? Well, I would
I
only
haven't spent
be
any money on it.
I would only be embarrassed if I spent $50 on a game and just quit after a week.
Yeah,
Shut
I
up!
know, that would be embarrassing.
We're not talking about Hearthstone in this one. No, we're not.
I didn't see Hearthstone as one of the topics, asshole.
Yeah.
Sus here.
So on to our next topic, Hearthstone. No, just kidding.
Sus here dropped $50 on card packs in Hearthstone and then just quit the game. He got mad and quit the game.
I rage quit. That's it.
He wouldn't even let me teach him how to build a decent deck. He was like, no, I quit. I'm done.
Oh, deck building or games where you have to build a deck are just, once you get past that first hurdle of making a good deck, the game becomes a lot more fun. But it's so agonizing. You just want to go and play, but then it's like feels like you got to put in a whole bunch of work just to play.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you don't work hard enough on that initial deck building, then your play is mostly just going to be people utterly crapping
Raping
on
me.
you.
Yeah.
Which is
You-
what happened me 20 times.
You do have
And then I rage
to,
quit.
yeah, you do have to drop a little bit of either investment or money. You might want to play against us with new update. They released an update called
It adds a
fuck.
new.
The next is it
yeah,
has the adventure
player
mode,
range.
and at the end of it's the Naxxramas thing, right? And there's like 4 wings, and at the end it's just a a storyline. At the end of
Isn't there 5 now?
traditionally Naxxramas, there might be, I don't know. I haven't played all the way through it yet.
The
But at
problem
the
with
end
it
of
is that you have
each,
to pay for it.
I'd
Not the
like to
first
just
one.
remind Tim that this is this is not really moving on to the
I know.
Hearthstone topic.
We're not talking about Hearthstone.
We're not actually. This isn't an actual topic, Tim.
But
know.
before we go back to
jeez.
before we go back to Robocraft, I'd like to actually make like a little bit of a statement regarding just free-to-play games in general, which is a little bit more closer to topic. Free-to-play games can be fun once you put a time investment in it, but generally I like to think of you're putting an investment into a free-to-play game no matter what. And
Yeah.
the best free-to-play games are the ones that are worth the investment. So if it's worth your time to just work your way up the tiers, then that's a game worth playing. Or if it's worth putting a small amount of money in and then playing the rest of the game free-to-play, that too is a good investment. But
Not
be
50
it-
bucks worth.
yeah, not $50 worth, but be it time or money, one of those investments are usually
Yeah.
present for a free-to-play game.
And regarding Robocraft with that, you know, our initial thoughts was like, oh, we're not gonna spend any money on this. And then I looked at it and it was like, for $10, you can
Yeah,
actually
it's
do
a-
a lot with $10 worth paid
Yeah.
towards, even with the, I think 10 is lowest, because
No.
isn't it? I think it's $10.
No,
Either
you can
five.
spend $5 on it.
Yeah, okay. Either way, you can spend 5 on it. And the reason why I say that is because once I got to tier 4 or whatever, I built, you know, that sniper chair. But the sniper chair is only tier 2, right? And it's easy, it's easy GC, RP. RP is like the free-to-play currency that you use to buy blocks and weapons and whatnot. But because I set it tier 2 for like hours just farming RP, I had like 500 tier 2 tech tokens. I couldn't use them because I already had all the tier 2 upgrades. I was like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna, you know, drop the 10 for the GC. And I had well enough GC to convert all my tier 2 tech tokens. I had like 500 to the Uber tech tokens. And Uber tech tokens you can spend on any tier upgrades. And so yeah, I upgraded all the way to the tier 10 plasma cannon, and it just slapped to my ship, and it bumped me all the way to tier 7. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna go into a tier 7 match with, you know, tier 4 armor.
Yeah, you'd get your shit wrecked.
And they have pre-built ships now, which is pretty cool. They've added since the in a recent update, and the pre-built ships actually come with premium and some items that are beyond the tier. They actually like there's a like a tier 3 vehicle. It actually I think it has like couple tier 4 weapons on it. And they're pretty cool
Yeah.
ships. They're pretty cool little ships.
The pre-builts actually do look like they're pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
And if you've
Um,
actually ever ran into a pre-built ship in game, they actually perform very well as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're
Oh,
not
yeah.
just these crappy like block tanks that you see everyone with, which is just pretty lazy if you ask me. Actually
Yeah.
I was doing that for a while, but then I spent time making an actually cool looking ship.
I think the best way to go about it is build it for practicality first, and then refine it for aesthetics later.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys' favorite types of vehicles in Robocraft? So, like, do you guys prefer to be on land or flying, or lots of guns or plasma cannons? What's your guys' favorite?
I personally want to do a flying ship, but it's hard to make a flying ship that's stable. I don't have the parts for it yet. So what I personally been doing is I've been doing a hovercraft, and I like the hovercraft because you can go up and down with it. Like you can not like way up in the air, but you can go maybe I don't know a couple meters off the
It
ground.
lets you essentially avoid hurdles. I find.
Yeah. Well,
and, they're really good for taking off like a mountain because a lot of other vehicles would flip over really easily. And
yeah, I've been using it to get up. There's certain maps where you can actually get to parts of the map where you're really not supposed to be. It's like essentially on top of the map. It's just, you know, unfinished area where there's not there's a border on each map but some of the maps, the border actually extends beyond what I think it's supposed to be. So I've just been using the hovercraft to get up there, and, get people from up there. But the hovercraft also lets you. It's cool because you can find a rock or something, and you get the the plasma cannons, and you can kind of hide behind the rock while your cannon is recharging, and then once it's done, you kind of pop up. You just hold spacebar to levitate, and then lob over the rock, and then hide again.
While on the subject of that kind of strategy, the other weapon, or the third weapon type, the rail cannon, is also very good for doing that. And that actually, back on that question of what's your favorite vehicle, I tend to roll a wide land vehicle with the rail cannons, and I essentially just hide until the rail cannons all get charged up. I fire off the rail cannons. Usually, I can fit about 5 on my current tier and current vehicle, and they basically just mow down anything in the sky. And that's essentially what I aim to do. Is since air vehicles tend to be a lot lighter armored and heavier, and have a much heavier armor, I find it works really good for a support vehicle.
Yeah. Oh, we had an idea. We're going to try this. I'm going to do it on a separate stream. But we're going to try to create 2 or 3 ships that essentially interlock with each other. So they drive and function as one ship. Yeah.
I like how everyone in the chat is probably thinking, this guy's a fucking idiot.
It could work. I don't know.
Like a transformer
I
thing.
want to try it.
It's gonna be like that one thing from Power Rangers where they all connect and they become one giant Power Ranger.
Too bad a platoon can't be, 6 robots.
Yeah.
It sounds, in theory, like it could be possible, but then it also sounds like he's a fucking idiot.
It all depends on,
Do you guys remember the ship we saw of that? It was like an actual person. There was somebody sculpted like a person.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be like that, but we're all gonna be individual parts.
Okay, see the problem I see, it sounds really cool, but the problem I see is that the collision they have between the cars, there are none. You can't push another person.
Yeah,
You're just dead stop.
It's very it's actually kind of hit and miss, because sometimes you'll clip into each other and you'll just get flipped right over. The other guy just didn't even give a shit. But then there's other times where you bump into someone and it's like hitting a brick wall.
Yeah, that's gonna be the limiting factor is collision, because we can do it, theoretically.
I think
but
that's
it's gonna...
something that might. I think that's something that might actually get updated. It just feels like something that collision detection will be improved through updates.
I hope so.
If this was Space Engineers, it would most certainly not work.
Oh my god.
It's like you touch another ship and you just completely torque out and start spinning and crash into shit.
What was it, Tim? I connected to one of the space stations and it just blew the thing to pieces.
Yeah. That game is still... we'll talk about Space Engineers later. I've just been checking it every week for the update, waiting for
I think between our last two topics, we might want to squeeze in a miscellaneous topic section.
Yeah.
I think that we need to move on, though.
Alright,
about
so...
Robocraft, yeah.
OzrowO's PC
See plenty of videos up.
Yeah,
Ozro,
goddammit.
It's gonna be. This one's just gonna be short. So I'm gonna be talking for maybe a few minutes here. But basically my hard drive on my old computer has failed again, and so I'm out of a computer for I don't know how long. Maybe it could be 2 weeks, or it could be up to maybe a month or two. It just depends. Right now I'm on my phone, and so that's why my audio quality is pretty bad.
Pretty poor.
It's
actually
understandable.
It's better than normal.
Yeah.
Just my computer died on me, so that's why my voice quality has improved.
Right.
When your phone's better than you.
Seriously though, like phones have come a long way. Like
Yeah, I'm using a Galaxy S4, so I mean, it sounds fine. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, like
Fox, that's
it's quite amazing. Like I wouldn't peg you for being on a phone.
Tim, you need to
Sure.
put lava in that redstone generator.
I did.
but I mean,
Guys,
that's
I have
basically
company
it.
outside.
I'm out of the computer, so anything I'm doing
What
around
the
the community
Fuck is this?
is gonna be.
Right.
Oh, that's funny.
It hasn't cut up on the stream yet.
This thing looks sad. Why would you? That scream! Oh my, you're so evil.
All right.
Oh my god.
So
It hasn't cut up on the stream
Like,
yet.
it's bad enough cutting
don't
down
know.
trees, and now you cut down a tree and it's screaming at you. God
Oh my
damn
lord.
it!
For
Anyway,
being a tree, it hurts.
PC
Oz-
problems.
you wanna say anything more about your computer difficulties?
Should we say a few words for your hard drive?
I mean, there's really
Yeah,
nothing
quit
else
watching
to say.
porn.
Just be like, so I got into like this wicked.
I don't know what you're talking.
He lost his collection.
And just like that, his phone cut out from watching porn.
It's like right now, his phone is just streaming like this, or he's streaming his voice to this podcast, but he's got like
Porn in the background.
an app open or something that's
Yeah.
just constant porn.
I'm actually on my Xbox, and my Xbox has Internet Explorer up, so.
Or does it have
Oh,
Java
okay. Ooh.
or Flash or whatever?
Damn it.
Sure.
All right, well,
Well, that's
Enough
sad.
about
suppose-
porn.
I suppose that topic was like super short, so we'll move on to
Yeah.
Pokemon X and Y event.
Yes, Pokemon X and Y
Yeah,
event.
Tim, fill
Bring
us
this
in,
up.
please. Holy shit.
So I got an email from.
Get your DSs out. Here we
Yeah,
go.
get your DSs out. Got an email from GameStop today, and well, actually, a couple weeks ago. I just now read it. But
What did you
Uh,
get? Which
But most of you will probably. Oh, Yamato, you have a Pokemon X and Y, right?
I don't.
Me and Yami are
okay.
ignorant Canadians, so we don't actually have GameStop.
Anyways, for
It's-
those
I'm
y'all
assuming
who
he doesn't, but
I don't know what that is.
You don't even know what
Really not that
GameStop
great.
is? The hell? You live under a rock?
Oh
Oh
wait,
wait, Game,
No, he lives in
GameStop.
Canada.
GameStop. Never mind.
Okay.
Lives a
Canada's
rock.
essentially a giant rock, so.
for those of you who
Those
don't
Americans.
know yet, there is a Pokemon XY event going on right now. If you just open up your, like me, I haven't actually touched the game in a while. But
Yeah, I
Just
own it too. I just
boot up.
haven't actually done anything.
yeah, boot up X or Y, go to Mystery Gift, and you get a level 50 Heracross or Pinsir, depending on what game you have. It's Heracross if you're X, Pinsir if you're Y. But there's a second step to this, which you may not know if you weren't in the in the loop
If-
about this. If you go to
If you're Canadian,
you're Canadian.
Or just Yami.
Does Canada have
Don't
GameStop?
make me hate you guys.
Please tell me.
Yes, we do.
No.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
we do.
well, we
Why?
don't, or I don't.
I do.
We have something called EB Games.
They
which
might
is
have it
still
there?
GameStop.
Okay,
but-
yeah.
Electronics Boutique.
All right. Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, it's part of GameStop. Yeah. So you just go to your local GameStop, and you literally just walk in, you ask them for the Mega Stone, and they'll give you this little card. And that's a little scratch off thing on it, and it's got a little code, and you put that code into the game, and it gives you
So
the
you essentially, as a grown man, be like, do you get the Pokemon code?
get the Pokemon code.
I'd love
So,
it. I'd love working at EB Games just to be like, you're a grown ass man.
And you're a grown ass man that just gave it to me. Good job. you
Hair
worked
and everywhere.
For anyone watching this podcast, if you for some reason, room guy, what room guy? If for
Why
some
is
reason you
this
don't have
guy-
access to a GameStop, let one of us know. We'll be happy to stop by a GameStop and pick up a card for you. We'll just give you the code.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I mean, why not?
Pick
they're-
up multiple codes.
They're not gonna
Yeah,
ask you
do
for
that.
any. Yeah. I mean, I literally just walked in and said, "Do you have the Megastone thing?" And they're like, "Oh yeah." They just hand me the card, like right then and there.
You're a grown ass man.
They didn't ask for any sort of verification. I thought it was gonna be one of those because last time they did the event, you actually had to go in the GameStop, connect to their Wi-Fi, and then you had to download it from there. So I don't know if it's gonna be something like
They
that.
probably realized that was too much work for most people, so a lot of people just didn't even bother.
They do that for the Pokemon. That's the thing. Last time, actually, hold on. There was an event before where you had to walk into a GameStop and get the download. I don't remember which Pokemon it was or what it was for. But speaking of Pokemon events, there's actually a third event. Y'all probably already got it, but just remind you, it's still ongoing. Surprisingly, if you deposit Pokemon into the Pokemon Bank or withdraw them, you get the Celebi.
I thought the Pokemon Bank was disbanded after they canceled all Wi-Fi.
No, it still works.
Oh, Wi-Fi. I just battled.
No, that's a completely different thing. They disabled the Wi-Fi for the older games.
The hell's a Pokemon Bank?
It's a new feature they released for the newer DS systems. Basically, it's a separate app you download onto your 3DS, and it's a Pokebank system. So,
for example, the new games coming out, you can download your current party and Pokemon into the Pokebank.
Yep.
And then withdraw them.
Yeah, onto the new games.
But
So
you can't control them
it's
unless you have the badges, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's the new
You
way
don't have
of
enough badges to train me.
It's basically it's basically a new way of transferring Pokemon between games, because the old method was, very painstaking and
yeah.
So this is kind of the updated
Multiple
method,
systems.
and I think that's probably part of the reason why they got the new games coming out, because it's basically a remake of older games, so you can use it with the new Pokebank.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking forward to those new games, by the way. Like,
Yeah, me
Oh, yeah.
too.
Ruby and Sapphire were just boss.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They were my favorite games.
Ow! Ow!
Like, they were very,
The fuck
they
you
were
doing?
very friendly to
I just
People
got a
who-
triple creeper. Fuck, that hurt.
people who were who weren't very who found the the Game Boy Color games a lot less appealing because of like the graphical limitations, or like just like
Yeah.
how like it seems like Ruby and Sapphire became a lot more newcomer friendly, but at the same time they also stepped up their game on like a lot of different areas. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to the new Ruby and Sapphire.
Oh yeah. I'll probably pick them up once they come out.
All right. Unstable.
My
Unstable.
donation box is open
Yeah,
for whoever
unstable,
wants
I
to
get
buy a
blown up by
DS for
fucking
me.
creepers.
I want a 3DS donation box open.
So I
Donate me.
guess unstable then.
Unstable.
What do you guys want to talk about
Unstable.
regarding
I'm about
unstable?
to be unstable with the amount of fucking creepers I get blown up by.
I guess
That's
I guess
what
a good start would be
That's what we're playing on.
announcing
I'm
the
gonna-
server.
Well, that's
I'm
what we're
gonna
playing on
start
right now.
with how unstable my bladder is and how bad I
God
need to
damn
piss.
it.
I'll be back.
Apparently, the creep spawn rate is very unstable.
Unstable is more or less an unofficial. You could say it's official because it was officially put together by. Well, it's on the official.
But it's not
section.
officially supported.
It's not. Basically, it's a 1.7.10 pack from the Feed the Beast. You can actually just download it straight from the Feed the Beast launcher. There's no pre-compiling the mods yourself. But it's not tweaked to be any specific type of mod pack. It's just here's a bunch of 1.7.10 mods that developers have made. Here you go. Mod developers, you can get on it and test your mods, test compatibility of your mods with the mods that are currently in the mod pack. Server owners, you can, start. Server owners, plugin developers, you can download it, start developing plugins and whatnot, test them out. It's basically just a debugging mod pack, or specifically debugging shit. But because we like to delve into the new fascinating shit, we download it, announce it as the official server. There's not going to be any official support from us in regards to like item refunding, things like that. But if you want to hop on, you can get on it, play on it. We're not responsible for world corruption. We're not responsible for player data corruption. We're not responsible for item loss. It's use at your own risk. But it's a lot of fun. I recommend getting on it. And I also recommend if you find like major bugs, feel free to report them to the actual mod developers. I help them in their
I think
endeavors of modding.
I think the warning has to also extend a little bit to. It won't be just if you lose your stuff. There's a good chance you will lose
Yeah,
stuff.
we already
Like,
had
as soon
to
as
get
a
rid of a
stable
couple of
pa-
things.
I'd like
As
to
soon as a
actually
stable
share my
pack
story.
comes out.
Yeah.
Essentially what happened with me is I started to get into the Steam mod, and I later discovered that the Steam mod was crashing the server and had to destroy all of my work. And then later, a little bit between that time, I also tried going into the Twilight Forest, and once again,
Get wrecked, son.
I got totally destroyed, and they had to basically recreate my
Player data.
Player
Yeah.
data. So that is another thing. And then the third thing that happened, which was like for me the nail in the coffin, was I was also working on a third mod. I don't recall what I was working on. Anyway, it was another mod that I was working on, and it ended up failing me too, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go and play on the the many other wonderful Rebirth gaming servers. So
Yeah. We have.
So
Except you're
unstable
on-
really holds its namesake, huh?
I'd like
Except
to.
it's
I'd like
fairly
to.
stable besides that.
I'd like to.
Besides all the bullshit,
It's
was
so
banned.
weird because
Pretty stable.
I've had no issues with it. Well, actually, maybe I'm trying to remember. I think I had one issue with it. No, I've had roadblocks, but I haven't had any like
The biggest
actual
issue I've
issues.
seen is it's not actually compatible with Cauldron right now.
Yeah, so no plugins.
Optifine doesn't work either. Unfortunately, it doesn't work
Yeah,
either.
because I don't think there's a 1.10 version of Optifine out yet.
There
Or
there
at least
is.
it's out
There should be because they
Yeah,
make
there
it. They
is.
make it specifically for
there?
Minecraft as well. It's
But
not.
it's not working with unstable.
Oh,
There's a collision between mods that's causing clients to crash.
of course.
If you don't mind, I think one thing we should do is kind of extend this topic a little bit and talk a little bit about the or maybe we can even discuss it what's going to happen with the Big Dig server, because that's actually going to be reset pretty soon, correct?
Yeah. For those who
Didn't that have been
weren't
reset already?
aware, no. For those who weren't aware, we've been doing a monthly mod pack. And this month it was Big Dig, which kind of just fell apart. But
That's
What
because
do
I'd like to just say that was because Big Dig is awful.
I like Big Dig.
It kind of is.
It's
Big
ver-
Dig
it's I like it because it's fast, but that's the thing. It's like it's way too fast. You get bored in like a week.
Mm-hmm.
What do we want to do for next month?
I was thinking
My vote is on Tech It Light. That's my vote.
light.
Are you going to be on? Or do you want to wait for a month when you'll be on?
I don't really care. I'm still voting.
Your vote shouldn't even count.
I was
My
thinking
vote
of.
counts for 3.
I was thinking of maybe doing a Granny Skies or Light or something. Something we can
Crash
actually.
landing. Crash landing.
Some players will okay, we can do Crash Landing. Something blah. Something players will actually play, and something we can actually track progression on, because we want to reward players for.
Actually, I kind of want to do Hexit and see if anybody is capable of killing me.
Ooh,
Hashtag Bane of Pig's Life.
I would love to play on Hexit.
I don't think anybody's going to kill me in Hexit.
That was my second mod pack experience, aside from Classic, was Hexit.
You sure have a lot of confidence for.
I think that was my second one too, actually.
You sure have a lot of confidence for Hexit. Care to tell us where that comes from?
Me and Crane used to
ran a server
admin.
of it for 8 straight months.
Yeah, we administrated or moderated a
Actually, it's
server.
probably like 6 months.
I don't even think it was that long.
We followed it through several updates. We pretty much mastered the entire mod pack.
I started very beginning of June with Hexit. Then
Well, we ended in
Stopped in
end of
November.
October or something.
I would laugh so hard if like if like as soon as the server opened up and a bunch of people flooded or the small group of us flooded the initial server just beginning like we all
We have to
spawn-
kill
we all
Kieran.
enter spawn, we all just pile him on him and just take him down day one. Like not
Yeah.
even give him a
Give
chance.
everybody hook shots before they do.
huh?
I'll make sure to give everybody hook shots before they do.
Yeah. Get out of there.
I love Hexit. We could do X as an X mod pack.
Oh, I guess we're not going to mention Terraria, are we?
We could talk about Terraria if we got time.
I'll
we can
squeeze that
it
in. But I'll squeeze that in the that we can talk about that during the miscellaneous segment that I kind of.
Well, we're at 40 minutes now, so
Wow,
Yeah,
we're not
let's,
even
uh,
halfway through.
Let's talk about
Let's
Loot
cut-
Crate. You
let's-
got 5 minutes. Go, Tim.
Loot crate
You
should be
got
a short
5 minutes.
one.
Go.
Yep, 5 minutes. Go.
I was just gonna say I got Zane. Weren't you the person who was doing it?
Yeah, Zane's the
I'm not really
host.
getting at it with the beginning of his 5 minutes here.
Yeah.
I was just saying I got mine. Well, I picked it up today because I had my mail going to my apartment, which I moved out last month. But yeah,
Married.
it came with a a baby Groot. I was so happy. For those y'all who saw Guardians of the Galaxy,
You got a
I
got
got
Baby Groot?
I got a bobblehead baby Groot, and it's sitting on my desk right now.
Why don't
Does
you
it dance?
show it? Show it off.
It's not. He's not
I don't have the camera up.
doing the stream thing.
I
Yeah.
don't do the camera for the
Podcast.
YouTube ones.
Oh yeah.
Because it's weird. I don't know.
He doesn't want people to be distracted by his pretty face.
Yeah.
or the purple sunglasses.
But
Oh, jeez.
for you other nerds in this channel, Loot Crate's this thing you subscribe to. It's like $12 a month, and you get a box of shit, random nerd shit every month. And it's well worth it. You get like a lot of times you might get a T-shirt or like a Baby Groot. That Baby Groot was definitely worth the $12, and it came with just more than that. It also came with the
$12 a month is kind of a rip-off, actually.
It came with
I mean,
well, it
it's
came
not actually $12 a month. It's a full payment of like $150,
for
and
6
then they
months.
break it down. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, well, it comes down to 12, but I also got a $10 game off Steam plus some other mobile app game.
Plus a bunch of.
I
You
think
get cocaine?
I think
But
I think more or less it's
okay.
probably more worth it for the people who are into like geek culture.
Yeah.
and,
well,
like if you're just like a gamer, for instance, like you could be the hardest gamer ever and
I don't
still
even care about
like,
half the shit in it. Yeah.
yeah, like anything that's not game related, you're probably not going to be that interested in.
I was
However,
actually thinking though, hopefully, in the next couple of months we'll have more income coming through, especially if we can get this stupid RB server stuff up. Is this lagging? Really? Damn it. But I was thinking maybe sometime in the future we can actually do it as a giveaway.
that actually might be kind of cool.
Yeah, which was
However,
kind of why I want to bring it up. Ooh, Emerald.
I think we could probably move on to the next topic then, or
Yeah, why not?
you got anything less? All right, so
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
N64 multiplayer.
Yes, N64 multiplayer. I mean, who would love to play, some Perfect Dark or GoldenEye or Super Smash Brothers?
I would
Online.
definitely play the original Mario Kart on multiplayer.
There are tools out there where you can. There you go, Yummy. Yeah, there are tools out there where we can download, and essentially everyone gets the N64 emulator, and we can connect through multiplayer.
Oh really? I would love to do that.
Uh huh.
I think
I would
I think we
absolutely
should,
love to.
I think we should probably like follow up this stream with that. That would be kind of cool. Like, it shouldn't take too long to set up, and we certainly have enough people. What do you think?
Yeah.
I hope you're not counting me.
I'd love to join in on the Nintendo 64. I already have the emulator.
I would love to do that. That would be so much fun.
Yeah, I think it'd be absolutely awesome. I would love to play me some Perfect Dark. GoldenEye, whatever.
There's a lot of good 4-player stuff. Smash Bros! Smash Bros!
Oh, I was gonna say Pokemon Puzzle for 1v1.
Oh, that would be kind of cool.
I love Pokemon Puzzle. That was my childhood game.
Yeah, me too. I played a lot of Diddy Kong Racing when I was younger too.
Ooh.
That was fun.
I used to play that. I don't know what happened to the game.
Yeah, like people forget about it quite easily because of Mario Kart and stuff. But
Nintendo 64 was one hell of a console. No doubt about it.
Like here's the thing.
I liked
about
Star Fox.
Here's the thing about the 64. Well, that would be a good one for multiplayer too. But it has like a cripplingly low selection of games. But if you wanted a party console, then that was the party console of its time. Like,
oh yeah, it was Nintendo.
You were not gonna have nearly as much multiplayer enjoyment out of a PlayStation, or I guess a Dreamcast. I guess. And so when I said party console, I just remembered another one we could all play is Mario Party.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Loved Mario Party.
Yep. That would be pretty fun too.
All right.
Okay, so now
time with Sus.
no, I think we'll
got a
we'll,
surprise at the end.
Yeah, we'll
Oz
hold
just gave fucking away.
Oh shit!
we'll hold out on that for a sec because there's a couple miscellaneous things that we were going to talk
Yeah.
about. As long as,
Miscellaneous can be the end.
Just real quick though, because
No,
we're rabbit
Tim.
holing really
Hey,
bad.
all right.
Sorry, I was
quickly,
talking to someone and
quickly last minute conversations. Anything?
you got.
Or do you want to just skip it?
Actually,
I'm awesome.
we got time. We got 15 minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry too much about dragging it on a little bit.
Yeah. There was something I was going to talk about an eighth topic. I forgot what the fuck it was.
Terraria.
Terraria. Yeah, we'll do
Terraria.
Terraria and then we'll do the surprise topic.
Okay.
All right.
So we
Wait,
actually.
before we do Terraria, I just
Yeah.
want to say, like internally, we all have a tendency to recommend different servers of games that we haven't yet hosted, right?
Yeah.
So maybe you should make like an open announcement of people suggesting possible things that would be fun to create an online server for. I
Oh
think.
yeah.
Yeah, unlike the forums
Get the
or
fuck
something.
on and tell us.
Well,
Anyway,
I've actually been
on to
doing.
Terraria.
I've been asking people. I mean, that's kind of how we got our CS BOP server up. Because Nick was like, "Hey, I want to do Counter-Strike," and I was like, "I have no idea what that is. Will it get players?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, do it. Here you go."
All right, on to Terraria.
Terraria. We kind of played it. We tried to get on some other server. That was
Coolman's is an asshole.
that was
Cool
an
man.
epic fucking fail. Oh my god. We kept dying like at the spawn.
It was fun.
Anyways, we're gonna probably do a Terraria. I don't know how to do it. Oh, I already have it, Yamato.
Well then, why do you have damage on your thing?
Yeah, hold on. Stand back.
Anyway,
Terraria
finish
server.
your.
Yeah. We'll probably set up a Terraria server and try to get people on it. And that's enough mana. And
All
yeah.
right. Well,
I never
that
really
kinda
played Terraria. I would like to play it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
played it a
it's
little
like-
bit, and it sounds like a fun game. I also looked at another game that was similar to it that Coleman's has been playing. Cloud... No, fuck, I don't know what it's called. It's like a...
Cloud9 HyperX.
No, it's some space version
That's
of it.
memory.
But Terraria is, more
Could it
popular.
Possibly been Edge of Space.
No,
No.
it starts with a C. I don't fucking... I got my Steam launcher.
All right. Well,
cares?
Bath time with sus time, I think.
Yeah.
Is it? Get the floor now?
It's
really?
you have the mic.
I have
the
the
mic.
floor.
This
Okay.
is the surprise.
It's your
This
time
is
to
the-
shine,
the-
sus.
Not that big of a surprise.
Yeah, especially since it's already been ruined.
Yeah. No big
All right, go
surprise, Oz. None at all. Okay, so Bath Time with Sus is a new series that I'm going to be starting, and basically the theme behind the series is going to be about games that I think are so awesome that I would even play them in the bathtub. So
Well, I'm trying to get Sus to actually like do a video intro where he's actually in the bathtub like a bubble bath. So all you see is his head and his arms, and he's got like a laptop in his in the bathtub with him.
yeah,
Sus,
that would be-
Sus,
all of us should do a video like that.
Sus. You should
Oh.
go. Hold on, Sus. You should go to IKEA and grab one of their fake laptop props that they got like in the displays and use that.
Actually, Nope. You know what we need?
What's
What's
that?
We need Sus to be in what is it? The Aquajet 9000 from Anchorman.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
hey, I got the perfect idea. Since Sus can't really, if Sus can't really record, we gotta have someone else record and then have Sus lip sync over the person. So, but it has to be like a slightly bad
Yeah.
lip sync.
Hello, everybody.
So it's like, hi, I'm Sus. Like, but it's like it's
Well,
like
can we-
Tim doing it, and
can
then
we, like,
Sus
do
is
this-
just lip syncing over Tim.
Can we just do this like old school like Godzilla where you just make faces and
Oh, jeez.
Sus. It gets even better. Sus, it gets even better. Okay, so you have a intro and an outro, right? And so your intro is just, sitting in the bathtub, bubble bath. All you need is a video camera. You don't need,
Yeah.
yeah. And then, it's your intro is like, welcome to Bath Time with Sus. And you maybe have like a little
crashing.
rubber ducky or something, right? And,
Like a sir.
yeah, like a sir. Maybe even have, like one of those bubble cigar, like, pipes that blow bubbles out.
yeah.
And then you introduce
Wow.
your game, right? And then the outro is you getting out of the bathtub, but each time you get out, you're wearing like some ridiculous costume underneath, So people you think you're naked, but you get out like
Yeah.
like a bra or some weird suit or just something. Or you could get out holding,
Like a Speedo.
in the bath.
or you can get out like holding like a toy baby doll. It's like, oh, I didn't know I did under your own. Just something to make everyone laugh at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
That would be
That,
absolutely awesome.
Was Time with Sus.
yeah.
Anyway,
You've got to do
those
it.
are just like sneak peek ideas.
Man.
We're gonna work on it a little bit.
But yeah, when he does the
If only I had somebody that lives to me that could actually video camera me. I'm not gonna like
So wait,
have my mother do this.
Bob,
That would be
Go.
hilarious.
Sus. Just go grab a cheap tripod from the store.
Okay.
Wait, so what is a game that you would play in the bathtub?
Could you imagine trying to explain away taking a tripod and a camera into the bathroom?
Jeez.
You don't
What are you
have to.
doing?
I'm just working on some amateur
Sus,
video.
what are you
feed.
doing? But
just like
basically,
all you gotta do is like, this is what you gotta reply with. I'm going to be famous.
Famous. Oh my
Oz,
god.
to answer your question, basically what it is like games that are so good that you cannot take a break from them enough to take a bath or
I know, but
take a
like,
dump or
what is
something.
a game? Like, what's an example
That's-
of a game? That's so good.
Actually,
Robocraft,
yeah,
do this
a
for-
real job world.
That's see,
Yeah.
Ozro. When Sus first proposed this idea like a week ago, it was like the day after you were last on, right? I was like, oh, okay, this is was a wonderful idea. And Sus here was like, yeah, but I'm just waiting for Ozro to get on again so we can actually
Yeah.
do it.
It's gonna be like
And
the Oz Tim
we
thing.
waited and we waited and we waited, and then you're like, oh yeah, I don't have a computer, and now we're both like, fuck.
I'm sorry.
So we kind of have to rethink it.
Yeah.
And he's gone.
What?
I'm not
Oh.
gone.
You
Hello?
cut out really bad.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, yeah, those are just some ideas.
Mm.
I like all the ideas. So I'm gonna go get like a cheap tripod, as Tim said, and like duct tape my phone to it.
Oh, just
Something
why don't you
like
get a
that.
cheap camera then?
A cheap camera. I don't have.
No,
money.
actually, hold on. You can actually get a tripod mount for your phone. So like grabs onto your phone and then it mounts onto the tripod.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
find one of
that'd
those.
be a good idea.
That should be fairly cheap. They might actually sell them right there in the store. Go to like either something like Best Buy or any camera store. I don't know if
I'm
you
going
live near
to be
any.
While on
famous.
this subject of this cell phone camera stuff, I'd like to point out that, or I'd like to mention that I kind of do YouTube as a hobby, and one of my first, I don't want to say serious videos, but one of the first videos I actually kind of put effort in. I tried so desperately to get my recording gear ready, and I prepped it up and everything, and it looked awful. So I had to use my cell phone camera. My cell phone camera was probably the best quality for like,
Yeah.
and like I literally had like a camera ready that was far more
Impressive.
yeah, it was just like a far superior recording device, or at least it should have been. But my camera outperformed a professional freaking camera.
Oh,
So I,
Minecraft
since
just
we're
crashed
talk-
on me.
Since we're talking about recording, I guess I can just, put out there that I'm also recording because I can. I have a
You can
full,
record on a toaster? That's impressive.
yeah, I know, right? I have a full playthrough of Papers, Please already out there, so
By the way, all of y'all and any of the community members watching, feel free to share any of your videos with us, and then actually send me the video, and I'll put it on our YouTube channel and redirect viewers to your channel.
Yeah.
You don't have to do
Definitely.
every single episode, especially if you already have it. I don't want to steal your thunder, but pick some of your highlights and then send them to us, and then we'll put them on our website and just have them on our YouTube. Because we're going to try spreading when we do Bath Time with Sus, we're going to have, if Sus wants to, he can have that hosted on our Rebirth channel and help draw in more viewers. And when I start doing my retro reviews series, that'll be on Rebirth channel as well. Our podcast's going there. We need to start doing more Let's Plays too. We need to get you all set up with recording so we can start doing
Yeah.
multi-view
I think.
recordings.
So I think the bath time with Sus's topic is probably over, but before we completely.
I had a quick question for everybody, actually.
Oh, okay.
A side note. Anybody been nominated for the Ice Bucket Challenge yet?
No.
Nobody?
You
Okay.
nominate
I
me,
have-
I
Oh,
will
yeah, I
come
saw
to
that-
fucking
I
Kansas
saw that
City and
you
kill
were
you.
upset.
I haven't been nominated yet. My skin has been dried and nice and warm, not cold. But I fear that it's coming soon. I really do.
I
Just-
never will be
just
nominated.
Just as fair warning.
I
Nominate
nominate
me, you
Cody
die.
Gar of New York. New York.
Sus wants it.
All right.
Anyway, so if we're gonna do is everyone cool with closing up then?
Yeah, I will end us.
Okay. Well, before we go to a complete end, I also want to mention one final thing, and that's if we
He's coming
start
out of the closet, guys.
if we start accepting highlight videos and stuff from people, I think a good thing we could do as a topic for the next podcast is mention whoever wants to be mentioned, and we'll talk about a video of theirs. We won't we won't show it or anything. We'll just talk about a video that we thought was fitting for this type of podcast. If someone wants to send a gaming video to Rebirth Gaming, then that would make I think that would make a really interesting topic, and it would give whoever wants it some publicity for their content. And I do videos, Yami does videos, Sus does videos. Tim does videos. So I think we all have stuff that we could bring to the table, show each other before the podcast, and then we'd have like a good chunk of a really interesting topic that a lot of the people who are a part of this podcast
You know what,
are
well-
really serious about.
When we end this one, I'll put that in the description for next week's. Just
Oh,
so,
yeah.
can I,
so remember.
I have an idea on that note.
Yeah.
Can we also have epic fails of the week?
Oh, yeah, we could do
Oh,
that.
yes.
But that means we have to be recording all the time.
Well, like if you're
Yeah.
streaming or something, and like, let's say Tim's playing Robocraft and gets one shotted out of nowhere, or just
Oh my god, I think there's even better stuff in like Minecraft because
right.
I will.
Oh god,
or
no,
when
don't even
Cool
say
Man
it.
pretty much does anything.
I stream
tried to
all
kill
the time,
teammates.
so.
I've killed
Anyways,
Oh my
killed
God.
mates in Robocraft. We need to do the giveaway, by the way.
we need to wrap up, yeah. We were
Yeah,
gonna
wrap
do
up
an
that.
end. We were gonna do an end stream giveaway for any viewers, but I've been checking and no one joined. Like there was that one guy at the beginning. He was like, "When's the giveaway? Do the giveaway now." I was like,
Yeah.
"Really? Like you're? Oh my god, I hate people who do that."
We just started, yeah.
Yeah, we just started.
Oh well. Greedy
Anyways, for our community members, we're gonna do, as always, 3 months premium.
Yay.
All you do is you go on our. Hold on, me. Go somewhere. I'm not gonna get killed while I'll do teleport. All right. So if you go on a
Is
website.
Kieran killing you?
No, I was standing near a spawner, getting these.
My computer actually fell asleep not
scales?
being touched.
Damn it. It went ding. Anyways, let me bring this up here on the screen here.
Do 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 do.
Donate. I need to change that to store. So if you go to promo pre, if you go to God damn it, Saz.
Wait for you.
If you go to promo premium on our website, you go to donate. You click donate at the top. Again, ignore the price. Go to promo premium 3 days. Add that to your cart. Your username. Okay.
It's free, right? Right?
It's
Yeah,
free
I think
if
so.
you use the coupon code. This week's coupon code will be
Lucky bastards. don't
let's do Pokemon. Right?
Yeah,
So if you
Pokemon.
type in Pokemon and the coupon code and apply code, this code will become active on Wednesday.
Yeah, you-
which
you
is
don't
when
have to
this
use, like,
podcast will be posted. And I'm only saying this because if anyone's watching a stream, it's not active right now. And just as a side reminder, we do stream this preferably either Sunday or Monday. Is what we aim for. Prior to the actual podcast being posted on YouTube. But yeah, Wednesday I'll kick in the code. It'll be activated. You can claim that anytime up until the next podcast. So actually, the current one that's still active is like I don't remember what the name was. It was Source. It's still active until Wednesday, and Wednesday that one will expire, and it'll be Pokemon. And for a giveaway, what should we do for a giveaway?
Counter
For the
Strike.
coupon.
Well, on the topic of Terraria, can we give away a copy of Terraria?
Oh.
Do we have
I
copies of
think I
Terraria to
actually
give
have
away?
a copy.
Check
yeah.
your inventories,
I
guys.
have a few copies, so
Oh, hold on.
I already have a copy as well. Did you give me one?
I think I gave someone my copy. I think I gave Tim it.
Probably, yeah. Oh, yeah, you did. Because I was like, I have it. I was like, I have it, but I don't remember buying it. Yeah, you gave it to me.
I think I have an extra copy. Let me just check quick.
Let me check mine too.
Yeah,
just
give me a
in case.
second.
I didn't get anything.
Inventory. Bear with us for a moment. No, I don't have an extra copy. One of us does. So how about
Well, we will anyway.
How about
If you guys have the funds, Humble Bundle's got some pretty decent Humble Bundles out there. You could give them a lower tier one or something.
I do have an extra copy of Terraria.
okay?
The three games I have are Don't Starve, The Witcher 2, and Skyrim.
Alright, so
do
we have an
some
extra copy.
Oh,
I
Skyrim.
could. Anyways, we will. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, that's a trading card.
Something.
We
should have established this before the.
We'll give okay. We'll give away a copy of Terraria under the condition of
No takesy backsies.
No, I mean, like.
The hell?
Tim just die or something?
No.
What do
I'm
they,
trying
what
to-
do they have to do to get
The
copy?
conditions, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Like the conditions to get the game.
Subscribe to us for
The
can
first
we-
person to enter the coop code,
Can we
Pokemon.
now? Can we have the server up by maybe Wednesday? We can do that tomorrow. I don't think it's too terribly hard to get Terraria server up, right?
That would be
Um,
awesome.
No idea.
Normally it requires
What
Hamachi, that's
good
the
would that-
problem.
What good would that do though?
Yeah, that's true.
If the person doesn't have it, they can't
Okay.
Yeah, sign on to our Terraria server and you'll get a free copy.
Fuck.
The hell.
God damn it.
Maybe try enticing people to boost form activity.
Fuck. Yeah. Just share this video.
Or hell, even be like they have to be subscribed or they have
Yeah,
to be
subscribe to our channel, like the video, share
No,
the
no,
video,
fuck,
join
yeah, that.
our website.
It's just you're gonna confuse
got
me.
an idea.
Or
I got
just
an
send us
idea.
a video of
Simple,
you just
simple
doing
stuff.
cocaine.
I got a simple and probably effective or a simple thing. One of
You have
us
to
should
be-
one of us should go onto the forums and post like make a post and
Oh yeah, first comment.
people need not first comment, but people need to reply with
The most creative idea possible.
I got it. I
Something-
got it.
What was
Some
the
kind of-
secret at the end of our video?
No,
What was the
here-
secret?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
no, we got like alright, so the secret was bath time was sus, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
We
Yeah,
gotta have
that's the
people say what the secret was, but like use
Backwards.
some kind of different term for it. Like it could be anything like very
Bathing
Creative.
time with
Like-
Susser.
like cam time in the bathtub or something like that. Like because half the conversation was that. But like
girl.
they can't call it bath time with sus, but they have to make it like
I
sound
got
like
it.
Time with
I
that.
got
could be
it.
anything.
How about this? We'll do on the forums. In our podcast, we talked about a new YouTube series that Sus is going to start doing, and they have to name the series, and they have to give at least one recommendation of a video. I mean, of a game for Sus to try. That could potentially be on his YouTube series.
Hey, actually, since we already like said bath time with sus like a million billion times already, I think the first answer should be the episode sus was talking about, and then a recommendation of what sus was or what sus should do next.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first one I talked
Porn?
about. First one I brought up.
Cocaine.
Jeez.
Cocaine.
There we go. There we go. To your viewers, to our viewers,
Yeah.
we'll give away a copy of
Repeat that
Terraria.
all in one sentence.
We'll do.
Yeah.
How about we'll do copy of Terraria. If we pick you and you already have a copy of Terraria, we'll just let you pick any of the games we have available in our inventories.
Yeah.
We've got like Borderlands 2, Surgeon Simulator, Skyrim, shit ton of other games. So Terraria will
Get a
give to
copy
you.
of Terraria from
Yes.
me.
Man, you guys have such good games in just your inventory. Like
Yeah.
holy
Well,
God.
what we did is during the Steam sales, the summer sales, we just snagged a bunch of games for cheap.
Oh yeah, which reminds me, I just picked up the BioShock triple pack.
let me close here. Holy shit!
Why?
Because we're over a little over an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Alright,
just-
wrap up time.
contest forum. Go to it. State the name of the podcast. I mean, of the video series Sus is gonna do. Bath time with Sus. Give a recommendation of a game Sus should play, and then what was the other thing?
Name off
mention-
the first recommendation for
Mention
what I was.
Yeah,
gonna do.
talk about just state what his first game he's gonna do, which is Robocraft. I'm giving the answers. If you watch this podcast, you know what the answer is. In fact, when I do the forum posts, I tell people the answers are in the podcast.
Yeah.
That's how you get it. Anyways,
All right.
yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, that'll be it. Yeah.
This episode will
Bye.
be up on Wednesday. We'll do another podcast 2 weeks from when this podcast goes up. That'll be episode 5. We might do something special for either episode 5 or episode 10. Probably episode 10. It'd be whatever. Anyways, thanks for joining us. Have fun.
Good
And
night, guys.
game on.